Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel and episode number 4 of the 25-ounce Guardhouse Box Silver Bar Challenge. If you are participating in this challenge, I hope you're having a lot of fun and making some progress. I do have an updated list to share with everyone, so I'm up to 22 confirmed people participating in this challenge, some with the 25 count and some with the 50 count Guardhouse boxes. Now, if you don't see your name on the list and you feel it should be there, just simply reach out to me via the comment section of this video or an email, and I'll gladly add you to the list. If you're watching from home and you're not on the list and you're just doing the challenge anyway, I think that's great. Hopefully you're having a lot of fun. And finally, if you are not participating but you enjoy checking out silver bars, welcome. Now, all of that said, before I get into the new pickups this week, let me talk about a pickup I had last week. I have had a few silver bars that are not fitting into the capsule, and I've watched several other videos of those of you out there that are having the same problem. I was watching another YouTuber, my friend Bullion Addict, and he came up with a pretty genius way to be able to fit some of the longer bars that are not fitting. And so I'll show you here. This is the inside of one of the capsules. One capsule has a lip that goes over another one. And so this capsule here has an inside lip. And so what Bullion Addict was doing was taking a Dremel tool and shaving this lip, and the bar would fit right in. It's not going to work for the wider bars, but it will certainly work for the longer bars. So there's a bar that I picked up last week from another community member here on YouTube. And it's this bash bar. So I modified this capsule to be able to fit it. So I thought that was pretty neat. Now, I did not have a Dremel tool, so I used a chipping away at the rim technique, which I gotta say I would not recommend. So this is not damage to the bar here. This is just simply me chipping at the plastic. You can see I took a little chunk out right there, but nonetheless I was able to fit this bar into a capsule, and quite honestly that satisfies my OCD. So if you don't have a Dremel tool, you can kind of chip the plastic away, but I recommend using a different method than what I was able to use. So there you have it, the bar now safely in the capsule. If you have a longer bar that's not fitting into the capsule, I highly recommend checking out Bullion Addict's video. I will leave a link to his video in the description of this video. You might find that a good solution to be able to fit some longer bars in standard capsules. I have been asked several times from members of the community where I find my bars, and there are several answers to that. I find some at local coin shops in my area. Some are from online websites, and still others are from other community members or online auctions. Now, as a vintage collector mostly, I rely on finding auctions that are suitable to vintage bars and rounds, and there are some notable auctions you could attend. One of them would be T the Silver Stacker. He has really done a great job collecting a lot of vintage and auctioning it off on his side. Another site here on YouTube, another auction, community auction, if you will, to look at would be Spokane Silver Stacker. He also does a tremendous job at tracking down some nice vintage silver. The pickups in this video come to us from yet another channel, and that channel is Silver Oceans. This channel is an excellent channel. And from time to time, Silver Oceans does do auctions, and he tends to have vintage silver at those auctions. So, all that said, here we have 3 bars that came from Silver Oceans channel. Let's check them out one by one. So here we have the first one, which is a graduation bar right here. This is a 1987. Now, I do have another one of these, a 1982. It's not a theme that I'm after collecting. I just happen to like the fact that this one was dated and also from the refiner. So let's flip it over to its reverse. We can see this one is from Silvertown. Silvertown is an old school company that I like to collect their vintage bars from. So here we have 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver. And of course, you can see that they're from Winchester, Indiana. So a very nice bar. and definitely glad to add a Silvertown to the stack, whether it's a graduation bar or not, but pretty cool. So we'll be adding this one in very shortly. The second bar up is part of a series, and I'm not interested in collecting the entire series, just happy to have another vintage bar here. This is a Stanley Roadster, 3 9s fine silver, 1 troy ounce. You can see a picture of a nice roadster there. And upon some research on this bar, there are other variations of it. So several variations of this particular bar. So we flip it over to its reverse. See if I can pick it up on camera. Might be hard, but right in the center, you can see this is from Madison Mint. So Madison Mint is a well-known mint, especially to collectors. You can see this is a plain reverse with border, other than it saying Madison Mint on there. So pretty cool bar. Happy to add that one to the stack. And the third and final bar is a pretty neat bar right here. And this one is a Cleveland cable car. This is Payne Avenue. I also believe this is part of a series. Of course, I do enjoy that it's stamped 3 9s fine silver, 1 troy ounce. Pretty cool bar. If we flip it to its reverse, it is a plain back with border. So I can tell you after doing some research that this one is from a mint called the Motherlode Mint, which is another sought-after collectible. So the Motherlode Mint. And I believe this is also part of a series, but I still have to do a little bit of research. So 3 really cool bars to add into the Guardhouse. All right, so let's add these bars into the Guardhouse. Here we go. That is going to be, this is bar number 8, so this is bar number 9. So that's 9 bars in this row. So I have 16 more bars to collect for this row. So I better get in gear and start collecting some more bars. And that's going to do it for this episode, my friends. So don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. I do try to read and respond to all comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching.